Hi everyone. In my previous couple of videos I've been demonstrating my preferred long-range loadout for the Marauder II for the MAD-5A variant. I've shown how it can perform as a sniper on the assassination contract, and then I've also took it onto a Warzone mission where I've managed to destroy 29 enemy mechs. Today, however, I would like to make another video on this particular variant, but with a different loadout, because like I was saying in my previous videos, that long-range loadout is not my only preferred configurations. I like other different things with this mech as well. And here is my other preferred sort of like medium to close range loadout for this mech. It's pretty much identical to the one I've been showing in my previous videos, with the only exception that the solid slug version autocannon was replaced with the standard cluster variant, and then the two ER PPCs were replaced with the two large pulse lasers. That is pretty much the only difference. Otherwise, this build is identical to the one I've been showing in the previous videos. Let's go ahead and quickly take a look at the upgrades. Again, exactly the same thing as in my other build. No changes here. And then as far as my Lancemates go, I will assign them with exactly the same atlases, AS7-K, the ones which I've been using in the previous videos. This is my preferred loadout, and I've done a video on this mech already. And then the upgrades are as follows. Alright, now as far as the mission goes, here is an interesting thing that's going on. This is exactly the same multiple mission contract as in the previous videos. And this is going to be the final mission of that multiple mission contract. So the previous missions were the assassination, the one where I was using that long-range build, and then the Warzone, where I've managed to destroy 29 enemy mechs. And then this is the final mission, which is Battlefield. You know, it's the same thing pretty much as the Warzone, same concept. And as far as the difficulty goes, it's exactly the same difficulty level of 91. Alright, well, this is it. Let's go ahead, take this mission, and see how many kills I will be able to do with this particular build.
We're right on the front lines, Commander. The good news is that we can rack up a big salvage payout if we're able to maintain our position. But remember, you have to be alive to spend it. Come back safe. You've got the Ops Force's attention. They are converging on your position. Brace for hostile contact.
I'm gonna try to force everything into either medium or close range here.
Centurion. Target acquired.
Follow the commander. Mech spotted. kill is about to explode.
Target acquired.
Enemy mech destroyed.
New target Phoenix Hawk.
My scope is lighting up with more targets converging on your position, Commander. Stay frosty.
That's what the cluster variant is good for.
Target acquired.
Target destroyed.
You see? That's what this cluster autocannon does to aerial targets. It's very nice to have it
Additional
sometimes
contacts just cross the perimeter,
for
Commander.
this kind of
Expect company soon.
scenarios.
Target acquired. Jump jet fuel low. Jump jet fuel empty. New target rifleman.
We're on your target, Commander.
Target acquired.
Group target acknowledged.
Target destroyed. Target acquired. Target destroyed.
Mech Tango eliminated.
Target destroyed. Target acquired. Target destroyed.
Hostiles are escalating their assault on your position, Commander. Be careful.
On our way.
New target Griffin. Target acquired. Target destroyed. Target acquired. New target Orion.
The reactor on my kill is about to go crit.
Acquired. Jump jet fuel low.
Your objective is complete, Commander. When you're ready to leave the fray, hop aboard the ship and we'll get you out of there.
Right, I thought we just started, but it's... I guess we needed 14 kills in total. We'll definitely stay around
At
here.
requested location. Falling in behind you. Moving to grid.
Target acquired.
Good kill, Commander. That mech is about to go critical.
Fuel low.
That kills reactor is about to explode.
Destroyed. Incoming missile. Target acquired.
On station.
He's not supposed to be jumping. He doesn't have jump jets. You see, that's the kind of bug that sometimes happens with this game.
Wilco, focusing fire.
Target destroyed.
Certain tanks can take a lot of beating.
Following your lead, Commander. Moving to grid location.
Holding a designated grid location.
On mark at waypoint.
Additional hostiles have been dispatched. They're heading your way.
Nav point received. Let's move. Copy. Moving as instructed. Guns up. Battle mech spotted. At requested location. Arrived at location.
Jägermech. Target acquired.
Bad news, Commander. More hostiles inbound on your position. Get ready for some company.
Destroyed.
Location order received. Let's move.
Yeah, there is one
Acquired.
stuck
Your requested waypoint,
Jaeger
Commander.
mech. That's why I don't like this scrapyard biome. Things just tend to get
Holding
stuck
at
in
nav
here.
point. Forming on you.
He must have stuck against some kind of debris. Will help him up. No, doesn't have anything to be stuck against.
Your kill is about to explode, Commander.
That's weird.
Jet fuel empty.
That's weird. Why wasn't he moving?
On our way.
Repositioned, waiting for further.
Enemy destroyed.
Acquired. Target destroyed. Jump jet fuel low.
On your trail, Commander.
reconnaissance flights show increased enemy presence in the vicinity. Be on the lookout for further hostiles.
Forming on you. Target is down.
New target, Dervish.
Reports additional forces entering the engagement area, Commander. Be on the lookout for them.
Holding at your waypoint. I'm at your designated position. Heavy metal on radar.
That's a lot of stuff coming in at us. Some pretty serious stuff.
Target charger.
And that's a pretty serious charger right now. Oh wow. Yeah, that's a lot of...
Jet fuel
Scrub one.
acquired.
Copy. Lens target identified.
I'm gonna start working on this Zeus.
Target destroyed.
Coordinating our attack.
Jet fuel low.
Target down and going critical.
Let's stay in this puddle, I guess.
Enemy forces continuing to converge on your location. Stay frosty, Commander.
Oh wow, no, they're running
On location, Commander.
kinda close.
With you. Hostile back ahead.
Incoming missile. Target acquired.
Invalid target. Focus target updated.
Target destroyed. Target acquired.
We have your target, Commander. Great snipe shot.
Target destroyed.
More hostiles entering the combat zone's perimeter. Brace for additional contacts.
Oscar Mike. Heavy metal spotted.
Grasshopper.
At the waypoint.
Target acquired. Target destroyed.
Enemy mech eliminated.
Target acquired. Target destroyed.
Tango down.
Destroyed.
Crusaders have weaker legs. Their torso can take a lot of beating, but
Your
the legs
resistance
are
is pulling
kinda
in more
weak, so
hostiles from the
it's
surrounding
better
area.
to go after their legs.
Moving into formation. Moving to indicated. Hostile mech ahead. Splash target.
New target Battlemaster.
What the hell is this thing? It's gonna do a lot of damage.
Tango eliminated.
Destroyed. Target.
Holding at your waypoint. Looks like you've got their attention. I'm showing multiple hostiles incoming on your position.
Destroyed. Jump jet fuel low.
Forming on the commander.
New target Enforcer. Target acquired.
Copy target. Target identified.
Wow, 5 things at the same time.
New target Vulcan.
Enemy mech destroyed.
New target Archer. Target destroyed.
Oops.
Target destroyed. New target Locust. Target destroyed.
Recon has spotted additional bogies, heading along a trajectory that intersects with your position.
Alright, what do we get?
Falling in behind you.
Oh wow. Some pretty intense stuff.
Target destroyed. Target acquired.
Enemy mech destroyed.
Low. Target destroyed. Target acquired. Target destroyed. New target calibrated. Target destroyed. Target acquired.
Priority target received.
Target destroyed.
Wow.
You
Wow.
must have really kicked over the beehive here, Commander. More hostiles inbound.
New
It's
target
a lot of
javelin.
stuff. It started kinda slow, but now it really picks up. Maybe I should go at this point,
Target
because
acquired.
my armor isn't in a great shape, and so is my Lancemates. yikes. Ah!
Enemy mech down.
It's a lot of stuff.
Coordinating on target ID. On your target.
Target destroyed.
Ledge target received. Tango down.
Target destroyed.
Okay, it's time to get out here.
Moving to your 6, Commander.
Enemy reinforcements spotted in the area. They look like they're heading your way.
This is it. This is it. I have only 4 rounds of autocannon
Prepare for
left.
extraction.
And they've got some structural damages here. Alright, over 11 millions in bonuses. Not too bad, not too bad. Alright, you see how many headshots? This were, most of them were mine. You see, this is what the pulse lasers are good for. That's what, that's why a lot of people like these weapons. This, and I will just buy this excess salvage. I have enough of medium lasers. Shortbursts, these are kinda rare though. Okay, that should be enough. Let's see. Yeah, that's a bunch of salvage right here, but and some good salvage, but I have enough of stuff at this point, and I am paying now 3.7 millions for this excess salvage. Anyways, so total payout is 20 millions here, over 11 millions in bonuses, right? Additional enemy forces destroyed 48, yeah, so over 11 millions in bonuses. Okay, let's see the summary. Well, honestly, I thought it's gonna be more than that. Nevertheless, I do still like this build. 21 is still, you know, it's still a good number. It's compared to those atlases that I've piloted. That's the same number, by the way, I've got out of King Crab, that configuration. So yeah, not too bad, but honestly I was hoping there will be more than that, but it's still a good number. This guy did very well, you know, for the AI pilot. That's a pretty good number. So is this one, even though he's injured. Yeah, not too bad. Well, anyways, let's see the damage, because I did get some damages as well. So this guy has got a structural damage. He's got the double heatsink destroyed. Yeah, he will need some repairs. Then this guy also has some structural damage on his arm. Let's see. Yep, and also the double heatsink was destroyed. You've got quite a bit of beating. It started kinda slow, but then it picked up. It really picked up. Then this guy, it's just the armor plating. He's in the best shape. But then me, I've got quite a few damages here. If I were to repair it, yeah, I mean they weren't destroyed, but they got damaged and need some repair. Some structural repairs, yeah. So, let's hold on a second. Let's take another look at this loadout in here. So, what do I think of this build? Well, I do like this build. I do like this build still, you know, that's a comparable number to the King Crab, the number of kills that I get out of it. I've got, as you can see, I've got quite a bit of headshots, and this is why a lot of people are so thrilled about all these pulse lasers, because they are good at melting enemy cockpits. Yeah, that's kinda true, except that this may not necessarily be always a practical solution. It's not always possible to do, and I doubt that you will be able to make a lot of enemy kills this way, because in your attempt to headshot something at a closer range, you're gonna be taking a lot of damages yourself, so this is something to keep in mind. Now, I also want to use this video as an opportunity to talk a little bit about my view of the pulse lasers in general. When it comes down to pulse lasers in general, specifically of the MechWarrior 5 game, I have to say that I have a few reservations about these weapons, and I am not overly excited about them as a lot of people out there. Well, this is because I've been playing MechWarrior 2 for quite some time, even like back when I was a kid, and in those games, in both games, like MechWarrior 2 31st Century Combat, then Ghost Bear's Legacy, and then MechWarrior 2 Mercenaries, in all of those games, pulse lasers, and specifically medium pulse lasers, were almost like my favorite weapons there. This is because they were quite devastating in those games. And they functioned quite differently from the MechWarrior 5 pulse lasers. So here, basically, the way these pulse lasers are functioning, you just shoot a short burst of them, then it stops shooting, and then it cools down. It takes some time to cool down. So then again it shoots for a few seconds, then it cools down for a few seconds. Basically, they function as, you know, as the all other lasers in this game. Pretty much no difference whatsoever, except they generate slightly more damage and slightly more heat at the same time. Well, this wasn't the case, though, in MechWarrior 2. In MechWarrior 2, what they did, the lasers were shooting for as long as you pulled the trigger. As long as you pressed down the trigger, okay? This is very important. And this way, they were generating an immense amount of heat, so you had to be very careful with it. However, at the same time, they were generating an enormous amount of damage. You could absolutely devastate any assault mech with only 2 medium pulse lasers. Okay, so those were absolutely lethal weapons there, especially in the Titanium edition of MechWarrior 2. In MechWarrior 3, however, MechWarrior 5, however, this is a completely different story, unfortunately. And for that matter, I don't use MechWarrior 5's pulse lasers quite often. I hardly ever use them. I only use them on rare occasions when, let's say, I have a lot of available tonnage. I need to fill it up, something like in here, and this is where they come into play. Because my problem with MechWarrior 5 pulse lasers is that, first of all, like I was saying earlier, they have a notoriously short range. Okay, look at the range of the medium pulse lasers, for instance. Max range 412 meters. 412 5.5 meters. That's not a lot. That's not a lot as compared to, let's say, even like standard lasers, like my favorite medium short burst lasers. You see, this is 506 you know, meters, almost like, you know, almost like by fifth more than the medium pulse lasers. And then when you look at the range of this large pulse lasers, it's also quite pathetic. You see, 684 meters, which is, you know, this is not a long range weapon by any means. This is a medium range weapon right there, okay? And thus, this is pretty much, you know, the medium range build, which is, you know, I was trying to emphasize earlier in the video. This is not a long-range mech by any means. The long-range was the build I've shown in my two of my previous videos, where these were replaced with the 2 ER PPCs. This is not a long-range here, okay? And, you know, given their weight, you see this, especially, you know, the medium pulse lasers, they weigh twice as much as the standard medium lasers. 2 tons, okay, versus 1 ton. And given their inferior range, a whopping weight of 2 tons and the inferior firing rate, I can hardly justify their 2 tons weight, so that's why I don't use them all that often. I only throw them in when there is some available tonnage is left. Then yeah, this way we can definitely get some use out of these weapons. And then as far as large pulse lasers go in this game, honestly, the only other time when I employ them, it's in the Black Knight, the BL-6 or -6B-KNT variants, the Starlink era variant, and they come with this pulse lasers by default. That's the only other instance when they are actually quite useful. All other mechs, I prefer to use either standard lasers, or given 7-ton weight, I just prefer PPCs, either standard PPCs or PPC-X for close range. Pulse lasers not so much. But speaking of this particular build, however, I do kinda like them here. And as you can see, I've got a lot of headshots with them, because this is, you know, what these lasers are good for, melting enemy cockpits, despite their inferior firing rate. Yeah, I do like this build. And just to summarize, once again, I do like Marauder II a lot. This, specifically this MAD-5A variant, the one with the ballistic slot. Again, I will never call this mech as one of my all-time favorite mechs. It's not one of my all-time favorites, but just one of my favorites. Because still, you know, even back in the days when I did not use any mods, I used this mech quite extensively, and it has gotten me through a bunch of different missions, different campaign missions. I had good time with this mech, and I have a lot of good memories of it. So I do like it. I do like it a lot. And also, like I was saying, this is not necessarily the only type of configuration which I prefer in here. Back in the day, I also liked to throw in just standard PPCs in here, and just standard medium lasers. That worked well as also. I mean, this is the kind of mech which can take a lot of different things very well. And the reason why I would never call this mech as one of my all-time favorites is because of the common criticism which this mech receives from a lot of people, not just me, is that this one right here is not a large ballistic slot. It really should have been a large ballistic slot, really, for the 100-ton mech, because if it only could handle the Gauss rifle in there, if you could only throw in a Gauss rifle in here, that would have been a complete game changer once again. That would have been a killer mech. You see, one Gauss rifle, 2 ER PPCs, there is like one of the best snipers there, period. Like I was saying in my previous videos, if it only could house a Gauss rifle in here, it would have wiped the floor with the Night Star, okay? This would have been a better overall mech than the Night Star, because while it doesn't have 2 Gauss rifles in this case, it's got jump jets and it's got more armor. It's more well protected. It's just, it would have been a killer sniper in such case, but unfortunately it's not the case. Yes, I know there is a mod. Yeah, it's called expanded hard points, and I do have, actually, by the way, I do have this mod. I'm just not using it these days. What it does, it expands the hard points. You can throw in a large weapons into medium slot, and then into small slots you can throw in medium weapons. Yes, I am fully aware of that mod, and I've used this in the past, way before I even started this YouTube channel here. But the reason I am not using this mod at the moment is because the enemies, they never take advantage of this mod. They still kinda come in their stack configuration, and when I started using this mod, I really felt like I have an unfair advantage over my enemies, and when the game becomes that easy to play, it actually stops being kind of fun. It's not as challenging anymore. So for that matter, I just stopped using that mod altogether, and then just sticked with the original constraints and weapon restrictions here. Anyway, so that is my take on the Marauder II MAD-5A variant. I think it's enough of videos about this mech. It's time to move on and explore some other things at this point. Anyways, thank you for watching. I hope it was useful in some way. Please let me know your thoughts in the comments, and until the next one, have a nice day.